By the way, they are being battered by their women, but they cannot come out because you feel like, if I'm a man, and how will I come out, and tell people that I'm being battered by my wife? So, and they feel like I have to leave it like that. Some people lack self-esteem. I think this is a very determining factor in this. They lack self-esteem. There is no self-esteem, and people end up being in worrying situations and they cannot come out. They have no awareness. Lack of self-awareness, please. This is a serious issue. People are not aware. They don't know what's going on. They don't know, what should I do? They need information. They are not aware. And somebody tends, they are not aware, and somebody tends to sacrifice and say, I have to keep in this situation. Let me just sacrifice for this guy. Let me sacrifice for this situation. For example, I would use a scenario that happens here in Uganda. In Uganda, when you meet somebody and you ask, but why is this happening like this here? I don't believe this should be right. I don't think this should be happening like this. Somebody comes up and tells you, that's Uganda. That's Uganda. And you wonder, like, hey, so are you trying to mean that this is Uganda? That's Uganda. Nothing should change? People are feeling like, that's Uganda. That is Uganda. You say, but why is somebody robbing? Why is somebody doing all this kind of nonsense? And somebody says, no, but that's Uganda. That's not the way it's supposed to be. It's Hopelo Time Show. That's why we are here. We are saying we inspire each other. We are supposed to inspire each other. We are supposed to work on these things. We are supposed to change. Because inspiration is personal. It begins with you, but it has to include all the people in the environment. You understand? It has to start now. We have to start inspiring now. Me, Mr. Fem, I feel like change is possible. We cannot just get stuck in there. We have some things to do. When Lillian was writing from the US, for her, she said that this growth and coming out of the box takes great courage. It also takes hard work, perseverance, and also, yes, some tears and some heartbreak. Yes, okay, some heartbreak and the tears, but it has to take self-esteem too. You need to have that self-esteem and acceptance. Number one thing we shall look at is acceptance. We have to accept that things are not okay. It's not the saying I've told you of Uganda saying, that's how it is. No, we have to accept that things are not just okay. First and foremost, things are not okay. We believe and accept that, and the moment we accept that, then things will work out, and we shall start acting. We shall start inspiring each other and say, come on, what I am seeing in your house, what I hear from your house all the night, your noise, you're quarreling, you're crying, that's not okay. We inspire each other. When we say, come on, the way you are, because like myself, I am not all that rich, but this is what I do. When I get on the road, here in Uganda, I get on the road, I want to get in a taxi, and I find this taxi is already full. These stouts, they start yelling at me and saying, you just come and sit. I say, I cannot sit. Take those ones, because I don't want to sit in a taxi that is already full. Then when I get to my destination, I start complaining, oh man, I came with this taxi, it was very full, this guy packed us like nothing. I don't want to say that, because it's me who accepted to get in a taxi. So we have to accept that things are not just okay. That's what we are talking about. But how do we get to that? We have to have support for ourselves. Once you have accepted that something is not okay, that something is not right, then you start developing that power, that inner power to support yourself. And you also need support. We need support from others, from people around us. Whenever we see that somebody, fame is coming up and, is doing this, let's support this person. So-and-so is trying to overcome this kind of a challenge that has been hovering over this person for some quite long time. You say, we can support this person. Come up and support this person. That's what we need to do. We need support for self and from others too. And we get to break the shell. I will call it a shell. When you break this shell, we are hidden, we are put inside this shell, but we need to break the shell and come out and say, here I am, I'm a new person, here I am, and a new creature, and then we get moving. We have to accept that. We have to accept the reality. We have to accept the reality and act. Acceptance is my point I'm trying to emphasize in this show. In this show of today, I'm saying acceptance. Accept that things are not fine. So if they're not fine and you have accepted, you will act. Accept that this is not supposed to be like this. Accept. If you are powerless over doing something, accept and say, I think I'm powerless over this and I need help. Then people will come in and help, and you will take up their ideas, you will take up their advices. But the moment you don't accept, acceptance is the root of all action taking. It's the root of all that we need to do. Before action, you must accept. Acceptance. And maybe we have to talk about this issue some other time. This is not just the last time, but this is what we are doing right now in these shows. We are just breaking the ice, just breaking the ice and trying to work on a few things, giving tips, and we shall work on them some other time. But this is one thing I want to leave with you before we end this show, that no one can build your dream better than yourself. There is nobody who will come in and help you do this better than yourself. It has to be you. It all begins with me. The old saying says charity begins at home. Charity begins at home. So at home is where? In yourself. This is your home. So if anything has to do with affecting your life, if anything has to change, if anything has to work, it must begin with you. It begins with me. So no one can build your dream better than yourself. Thanks for watching this show. Thanks for being with me, Mr. Fame, and thanks for liking Hopelo Time Show. The Hopelo Time Show is running every Sunday, and our videos are there, and you can invite other people to watch the videos. You can invite other people, to be with us and join us. And by the way, I have not yet seen this, but we should try to get into this. Thanks to Lillian, who sent in what she thinks. But everybody, each one of us, we should try, because we are saying at Hopelo Time we are inspiring each other. So let's try to inspire each other. When I put up a topic, please, on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, you try to come in and share your ideas, and you share with me, and that's how we shall move, and that's how we shall do things. Because this is not my personal, my own show. It's a personal initiative. It's my innovation, but we have to work together and help each other, because whatever we are discussing here is meant for our communities, it's meant for our societies, it's meant for our world, it's meant to transform our lives wherever we are. Thanks for keeping it Hopelo Time Show with me, Mr. Fame, inspiring now, and we shall have more of that video of Ragadi saying I'm different, and that's what we call Hopelo Time Show this weekend. Peace and love. I am different. I am different. I am different. My music makes a difference. While you walk again, looking like a one, what two man, Charlie King. A friend in need is a friend in need.